I've heard of cherry picking excuses before, but after Donald Trump absolutely imploded at the National Association of Black Journalists with that special style of Trump racism where he is offended that you confront him on his racist comments, the best the Republican Party could offer.
I just want to quote his words to you, Senator. He said, "I didn't know she was black until a number of years ago when she happened to turn black, and now she wants to be known as black. So I don't know, is she Indian or is she black?" You can defend those comments tonight?
And he also said either is fine, both is fine. He loves African Americans, he loves Indian Americans, he loves all Americans.
But your argument is that just because she hasn't done an interview since she became the top of the ticket, that it's okay to question what her race is?
Well, Kaitlin, if you didn't hear Donald Trump talking about her positions and his record, then you didn't watch the interview. It went on for more than 30 minutes.
I did watch
the vast
interview,
majority
Senator.
of it was Donald Trump talking. The vast majority of it, Kaitlin, was Donald Trump talking about his record, contrasting it to the Biden-Harris record of higher inflation and wide open borders and war and chaos around the world, and pointing out that she has said things like she wants to eliminate the immigration police, and that she believes that illegal immigration should be decriminalized, and she wants to confiscate private firearms. These are all indisputable things on her record, Kaitlin. There's videotape of them. Have you shown that videotape in the last 10 days since she became the presidential nominee for the Democratic Party?
Senator, we have
when she promises to rip away health insurance?
We have talked about her past positions and the reversals of those, and we've delved into all of that because that's actually what voters care about. But when your party's nominee is on stage telling a panel of 3 black women that the first black woman to serve as vice president hasn't always identified as black, how does that help your party win elections?
Well, Donald Trump said that what matters is that she identifies as a dangerous San Francisco liberal. It's not what race she identifies as, but what
He's
she
solely
identifies
focused on race in that
politically.
comment,
What's going to make a
Senator.
difference? Kaitlin, the interview was more than 30 minutes long, which is 30 minutes longer than Kamala Harris has had an interview with anyone since she became the presidential nominee. The vast majority of the interview was talking about Kamala Harris's dangerous record on our wide open border, on higher taxes, on taking away health insurance on the job and giving health insurance to illegal aliens. The vast majority of that interview was contrasting the Biden-Harris record and Harris's record from the first time she ran for president to the Trump-era record. That's a contrast that Donald Trump will win every day of the week.
I know.
Did
I
you
want to
ask
ask you about the
Kaitlin,
Republican,
did you ask
the
Kaitlin,
Republican
did you
nominee.
ask Kamala Harris? Caitlin, did you ask Kamala Harris why she's willing to serve as vice president for a man she essentially called racist and a segregationist? Have you or anyone else in the media asked Kamala Harris those questions, Caitlin?
Senator, trust me, I covered the Biden-Harris White House. We obviously have asked for her to come on, but my question is for you about this. Donald Trump's pick for VP once questioned whether he was America's Hitler. But Senator, before you go, I do want to ask you a question. I want to ask you about the Republican,
did you ask
the Republican
Did you
nominee.
ask Kamala Harris? Caitlin, did you ask Kamala Harris why she's willing to serve as vice president for a man she essentially called racist and a segregationist? Have you or anyone else in the media asked Kamala Harris those questions, Caitlin?
Senator, trust me, I covered the Biden-Harris White House. We obviously have asked for her to come on, but my question is for you about this. Donald Trump's pick for VP once questioned whether he was America's Hitler. But
Tom Cotton's excuses are classic Republican playbook. Play number 1. What about the other guy? Yeah, I'll tell you why Kamala hasn't done an interview. She's too busy speaking in front of packed arenas, filled to the rafters with the crowds. No empty seats in that house. Play number 2. Put your dirty deeds on the other party. Kamala Harris is going to take away health insurance from workers. What planet are you from? Republicans have fought tooth and nail for over a decade to take away health insurance from workers. Why don't you go on the floor tomorrow with your national health care bill, Senator? No? Then just shut up. Play number 3. Make the outrageous lie. Donald Trump loves every American? Yes, he sure loved Black Lives Matter Americans, didn't he? In the history of American politics, no candidate has ever self-immolated in front of a major voting bloc like Donald Trump did yesterday. Holy cow! Remember when Ross Perot got up in front of the NAACP and said, "You people"? At the time, everyone recognized, whoops, it's over. Well, Trump, it's over. And when Biden stumbled this badly, party leaders went to him and told him to step down. When Trump stumbles even worse, Republicans just double down. But can you blame them? Biden could just take himself out of the game by going to a deep and talented bench. Trump's team would have to come off the couch. I'm Anthony Vincent Gallo for Occupy Democrats.